Hello, everyone. I'm feeling great loss in my life at this time. You say, what kind of loss? I feel at a loss not connecting with people, not engaging people when I'm at the store, when I'm going through everyday life. There's like a barrier now. Even we're back in the building, we're meeting for church. I'm not engaging people normally because I don't know where they are in their comfort zone with everything and the social distancing, and I just feel at a loss. I don't know how to engage people. You might feel at a loss because you feel trapped in your home or trapped because of a health issue. I think we're all feeling out of sorts and really at a loss. There's two responses to loss. One is grief, and that is a normal process that God has given us to deal with loss. But the other one, which is much more common, is fear. The Bible never tells us to grieve not. It doesn't say that. But it says to fear not, because fear kind of traps us in the loss. In fact, I did some research. Fear not is said so many times in the Bible. In fact, I tracked down how many times? 365 times. I think God put fear not in there 365 times, one for every day of the year. Fear not. Every day it's like, fear not. Don't fear. The psalmist David, he wrote in his great psalm describing God as the Good Shepherd in Psalm 23, verse 4, says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear not, because your rod and your staff comfort me. He knows that God was there with him, but that the shepherd had a rod and a staff to protect him. But he said, those valleys that we walk through, and this is clearly a valley, it gives shadows. When I was a little boy, coming home, I had to stay after school for basketball, starting in third grade. I was 8 years old, and in the wintertime, it would get dark early, and I would go home from school 6 blocks in the dark. Thankfully, on every street corner, there was a street light. When I walked away from the street light, my shadow would go before me, and then when the shadow disappeared, it kind of got dark, but then when I got closer to the next corner, the shadow would be behind me. The point is, when you see shadows, you know the light is near. Isn't that true? Psalm 142, verse 3 tells us that when we are overwhelmed, God will show us, the light of our life will show us which way to go.